guys, it's me Sophia and I'm here with my mom. And today is pretty interesting because we're going to be making some candy. It can come in different shapes and sizes.
Definitely.
We won't judge you.
Don't judge us. However, we're looking forward to it because who doesn't want to make hard candy at home? And so they might not end up looking like really pretty because apparently they're going to be really, really hard to cut. So we're going to try our best. But we wanted to show you the ingredients that we're going to be using. Now, we're in Canada. So in Canada, we have a store called Bulk Barn. And at Bulk Barn, you can get these. These are flavors. So this one is bubblegum. That one's cotton candy. And this one is cherry, my favorite.
We even got a thermometer.
Candy thermometer, very important apparently. Now, we already had corn syrup. It's asking for Caro syrup, white Caro syrup, which is going to make the color, food coloring, more interesting. But we're going to try it with this and see how it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out well, then we're going to trash this video and start from scratch.
It's going to called suck. Okay, so here's all the stuff. And basically now we're gonna put all the candy into here and stuff, you know.
So we're going to measure 2 cups of sugar.
I'm doing a second cup.
Too late.
Hey!
Tiny bit more. Okay.
That's a lot of sugar.
You can bring 1 cup of water. And then I'll pour in the syrup. Now, we just happen to have this syrup, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to use it.
We just have
So we have 1. One cup of water, 1/3 of syrup, another cup of 1/3 cup, 2/3. So try not to make a mess here.
That's your theory.
That's my thing. Yeah, try not to make a mess. And then we're going to put, what's the 3rd thing? Sugar, water, that's it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put on the fire.
We're gonna burn the house down, guys.
On the heat. Turn on the heat. Medium high. We're going to stick around.
Wait,
and
I
keep
want
an
to
eye on
look so cool.
Okay, but mix it so it doesn't splash.
That's your theory.
And as far as I know, you're not supposed to add the oil for flavoring or the coloring until you've taken it off the heat, because I think it spoils them both. So we're going to do this after. In the meantime, once it starts boiling, we have our thermometer here,
The first
candy
time.
thermometer, and once it gets 300 degrees, we're going to take it off the heat.
Burn the house down, guys.
Village. I have lived in the village and we did have an outdoor fire. Anyway,
Burn the house
we're gonna
down.
pour it in here.
Messing up the camera one more.
Sorry.
Tisk.
Okay, so we have this. It's cornstarch. We're gonna pour it in. Let it cool off a little bit. Give it a couple of minutes to cool off and easier to handle. And then we're going to cut it.
Cut it off.
So we're gonna get back to this and cut out all the boring stuff, and we'll.
I just smell that, and man, is that stonky. What I'm trying to say is, don't smell that grossness. Well, it's gonna taste good, hopefully, but it's stonky. So, yeah. What I meant to say was, okay, so this is boiling.
This is boiling, and we put the thermometer in, and it's now at around 240. So we're going to wait it out.
We're gonna have to.
So the temperature is at around 240 right now. We're gonna wait it out, and once it gets to 300, we're gonna pull it out and pour it into the paper over there, and we're gonna keep you posted next step. Okay guys, so it's still at 250. It's going on now about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. So we don't want to bore you guys to death, but we're just going to pause it until this is further along.
Hey guys, so it's the second day.
As you can see, we're totally in a different outfits. So it did take quite a bit of time. We did 3 batches. We did cherry. We did purple with what is that called? Citric acid. So it's like a combo of sweetness and sour. And then we did this one, the third one. I think this one is cotton candy, and the green one is bubblegum flavor.
That is cotton candy, I think.
We used this brand, this brand.
It looks kind of messy now, though.
For food coloring, which is vegetable based, so it's not toxic or going to affect you neurologically.
No.
And then for the flavors, we used this. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. It says bubblegum anyway. Bubblegum.
Let's focus it.
It's not working. Bubblegum, cherry. I guess you'll have to take my word for it. And cotton candy.
Don't ask why it's clear, because we don't know.
You can put in each batch 1 teaspoon of the flavoring. And the color, I suggest you start slowly and you build it up. I think 3-4 drops to start with. You mix it up right after you take it off the fire, off the heat. And you mix it a lot from the bottom with a whisk or something else that's stainless steel. And you mix it. Don't taste it, it's really hot. You will burn yourself. Don't let kids do this all by themselves. It's an extremely supervised and controlled type of experiment. Do it yourself. Well, it's a do it yourself. So we tried this. A lot of people have tried it on YouTube, as you can see, and we tried. The tips are, you can cut it. It's really hard to cut it, but in order to get it at this point, your hands are uncomfortably hot when you're trying to handle it and cut at the same time. It's not a kid's job. You need to use a secure long knife to slice it.
No, really?
And I suggest you coat the blade with coconut oil. It just gives a very mild coconutty flavor. And even when you're handling the we'll call it like a dough type of consistency after it cools down a little bit, you can put coconut oil and it will make it more easier to handle.
She means squishy, not soft, people.
Well, you can't really squish it because it's really hot, uncomfortably hot, but not hot enough to burn you. But it is hot enough to burn you if you put it in your mouth. So you slice it, and
I did that too.
and you put it to the side and you let it cool off. So after you take it off the fire, you put in the color, you put in the flavor, you mix it a lot. If you like the color that it comes out at, you can pour it in a tray with wax paper, a baking sheet paper, and that will peel off afterwards when you're trying to handle it. You can sprinkle citric acid on the paper before you pour it on. You can pour fine sugar, you can pour granular sugar. Any of those things would work. So we hope you guys enjoy them. This is my favorite color and my favorite flavor is cherry.
I'm going to do the citric acid one because I don't know if you know me.
It's really hard. It really is hard candy. Don't bite down on it, especially if you're not too sure about your teeth.
Sour. It's sour.
And hopefully, we're going to come up with a great idea of what to make for next time. Bye!